Hello, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel for the love of. Thanks for taking the time to click on this Goose Creek candle review / follow-up video. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to my channel and you're just clicking on this video for the first time, I strongly encourage you check out my most recent Goose Creek video. It actually should be the video prior to this one on my channel, where I actually do the unboxing of all 4 of these candles. I go over them in detail with a first sniff impression. I also go over all of the scent notes, but this is actually kind of a follow-up to that video because I have since burned each one of these candles, and I wanted to give you my thoughts, and I want to let you know, would I buy these again? I hope you guys are all doing well. Without further ado, let's just jump into today's review. The first candle I'm going to review, we're actually going to start off with both single wicks. So I'm going to start off with Jelly Donuts. So again, these are all Goose Creek candles. These are purchased from the spring 2021 season. Some were new for this season, some were new to me. Actually, all of them were new to me. Some were new for this season, some have been out before. But the one that I was most excited about was this one right here, Jelly Donuts. If I have time, I will throw up the scent notes on the screen, but again, I encourage you to check out my first video. This is a single wick smooth waxed candle, Jelly Donut. To me on cold, just like a jellied kind of filling. I've been asked, is it similar to Wildberry Jam Donut? Kind of, sorta. More so just a jelly component. I did mention in my original video that the single wick seemed kind of light, and this one seemed somewhat lighter of the bunch. So now that I have burned all of these, I have to say, is the lightest of the bunch. To be honest, is this a repurchase or not for me? No. I might try it in the wax melt. I may even try just melting this candle on my candle warmer. This was one of the single wicks I didn't get time to actually melt on the candle warmer. I did burn this one in a small room. I burned it 2 different times actually. Had it in a small room without any other fragrances going, just to try to isolate the scent. And you guys, I don't know if I got a bad batch or what. It's like the scent was there. The scent on cold is there, but just while burning, it just had a little bit of almost waxiness, maybe a tinge of artificialness. I think it has a lot of potential, which is why I would try it again in wax melt form, but the candle just was not coming through to me, and that's why this one is not a repurchase. Moving right along with our single wicks here. So the next one, Pumpkin Breakfast Waffle. This one I am kicking myself in the butt for saying that it smelled a little light, and I wasn't sure how strong it would be. So this one I did try. I originally melted it on a candle plate just because I thought it would be light. So I tried melting it one go around just to test it out, and it was really pretty. If you like pumpkin pecan waffles, if you like Bath and Body Works, like that praline kind of cobbler, praline pie, not as intense, but I was catching really beautiful wafts of just this amaretto-esque kind of mapley waffles. Not over the top. It's not a heavy maple waffle by any means. They said in the notes, if I'm kind of going off of my memory here, that it had like a pumpkin spice or something like that. Maybe a little bit of cinnamon. It's a smooth, almost undetectable spice. It's really good, you guys. I was impressed. So I had this one when it was burning. I had it going in a smaller room. When I was melting it, I was actually melting it in the kitchen, and I don't really have any other smells going on in there, no other candles or anything. So isolated both times. Wasn't throwing insanely strong. 1 to 10, 10 of course being the strongest. I'd say the throw on this in a small to moderate size room is probably going to be maybe like a 4.5, maybe 5. But what you are catching of it is really, really, really good. So is this a repurchase for me? Yes, absolutely. I probably wouldn't buy it in a single wick. If it comes out in a 3 wick, yes. And I would definitely be buying the wax melts. So that was Pumpkin Breakfast Waffle right there. Okay, here it is. The one you've all been waiting for. Wildberry and Waffles. So I am so glad I got this one. So glad I got this one. So this is a large jar Goose Creek candle, 2 wick. Their large jars come in like a harder paraffin wax as opposed to the 3-wick and single wicks, which are like a smoother wax. Originally, when I hauled this, I said it reminded me similarly of Yankee Candle's Berrylicious. I still hold to that. It still reminds me of Berrylicious. What I get out of this candle on cold is almost identical to how it was while burning. You get a really beautiful berry blend. That's what I still get. The berries are not artificial, which I love, I appreciate. It's not an artificial type berried scent. You do get a little bit of like a bakery action going on. Can I say whether it's full on waffles or not? It's hard to tell. Definitely doesn't remind me of like a waffle you would get like in pumpkin pecan waffles, or even the waffle note or that kind of bakery note that's in the pumpkin breakfast waffle. This to me is more summery, it's more springy. Just a really pretty berried type filling, sugared type berry, really beautiful blend. You can't quite pinpoint whether it's raspberries or blueberries or strawberries. I'd say you definitely can tell that it's blueberry, raspberry, maybe a tinge of strawberry, which is fine with me. So is this a repurchase? Yes, absolutely. I was really happy with the throw. I had this going in a large to medium sized room. I had it going for, I've actually burned it like 3 times already. I've loved it so much. Had it going for, a few hours to let it pool out. Throw 1 to 10, 10 of course being the strongest. This is like a 9, you guys. I was so happy with it. Fragrance is wafting, such a beautiful, beautiful scent. Yes, repurchase for me. I would repurchase it in the candle, and I would possibly even repurchase it in the wax melt. So that's the Wildberry and Waffles right there. And my final Goose Creek candle of the bunch, last, certainly not least, Carnival Candied Apple, not to be confused with, I believe they also have a Carnival Apple, possibly. So this is the Carnival Candied Apple. I knew when I purchased this, when I hauled this originally, it would probably be my favorite, and it is. Love this one. I'll just say it off the bat. Yes, repurchase. I love it. I'm all about it. Of all of the candles I tried, this is definitely a rebuy. I actually plan to keep it for like the fall. Had planned to keep it for the fall. Like it so much, it's not gonna get reserved for the fall. I like it so much, I'll probably wind up burning it this spring and summer. I feel like, again, it would pair really well with Summer Boardwalk, any of those type of fragrances. I would repurchase it again in the 3-wick. Not sure if they have the wax melt out of this, but I would definitely buy it in the wax melt. Even if they had it, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if they carry it in this beautiful large jar, but if they did, I would definitely purchase it in that as well. So this one I had going in a medium to large room, 1 to 10, 10 of course being the strongest. This, again, just like the Wildberry and Waffles, it's quite strong. Dare I say a little bit stronger? Maybe a little bit stronger, but the throw, 1 to 10, 10 of course being the strongest. This, again, this one was like an 8.5, maybe even a 9. Very noticeable. You're getting beautiful kind of green apple, candied apple wafts. Definitely a repurchase for me. And that is it for me today on my Goose Creek mini rapid review. If you have used any of these candles, leave it in the comments below. Let me know what ones your favorites are, or let me know what you're burning right now. Are you planning on doing another order this season? Any and all comments welcome in the comments below. Before I sign off, I do also want to mention those of you who are Bath & Body Works lovers. I do have a Bath & Body Works video coming soon, hopefully sooner than later. Still waiting on the order. If you follow me on Instagram, a couple of the candles were dropped from that order, meaning they just ran out of stock, but I will still be doing the video. Hopefully I'll be getting the package next week sometimes. So whenever I wind up getting that, I will definitely be hauling those for you. So stay on the lookout for that. I hope this was helpful for you. And again, please, those of you that watch my reviews, if there's a scent that I say I don't care for or one that doesn't throw, please don't take it personal. It's just my personal opinion on some of these candles. Also, keep in mind there can be batch variances. I do realize that, but that was my experience with these particular candles. Like I said, of the 4, 3 of them I would buy again. Not too bad. Before I sign off, I do also want to mention to you that I'm on Instagram. So if you're on there, come find me at life, LIFE_ with WITH_L. I use my Instagram to post a lot of upcoming videos, purchases, hauls, vendor wax, things like that. So if you're on there, come find me. Again, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to click on this video. I hope you're having an awesome day, an awesome evening, weekend, an awesome start to the spring season, finally getting nice weather. Get out there and enjoy it. And until next time, we'll see you later.